Episode 1069 of One Piece begins with a brief recap of previous scenes. As the episode commences, Fukurokuju becomes engulfed in flames in the connected hallway and collapses into the fire. Raizo emerges victorious in his battle against Fukurokuju. Just as flames surround Raizo, Jinbei arrives and uses his fish-man karate to extinguish the fire. He rushes to assist Raizo, who is trapped amidst the flames. Upon reaching Raizo, Jinbei briefly notices Fukurokuju's body before Raizo expresses his desire to continue fighting to aid Luffy. However, Jinbei warns Raizo that he lacks the energy to engage in further combat and insists that fighting now would result in certain death. Undeterred, Raizo requests a favor from Jinbei. The scene shifts to the first basement floor inside the castle, where CP0 locates Luffy. They prepare to act on their orders but are suddenly interrupted when Drake impales one of the CP0 agents with his sword. Guernica swiftly retaliates, incapacitating Drake with a powerful strike. Guernica then proceeds towards the rooftop. The narrative then transitions to the Flower Capital, where the common people celebrate the festival with dancing and sky lanterns, filled with joy. Meanwhile, Luffy and Kaido engage in a fierce battle, with Luffy currently dominating the fight. Luffy's fighting style impresses even Kaido, as he employs techniques like Gum Gum Hydra and King Cobra. Despite Kaido's plea for Luffy to stop, Luffy remains undeterred. However, Kaido employs his drunken beggar technique, momentarily distracting Luffy. Seizing the opportunity, Kaido transforms into his dragon form and informs Luffy that he can anticipate his moves. Using the drunken thief technique, Kaido mimics Luffy's attacks, then bites and spits him out, following up with a devastating blast of fire that hurls Luffy to the ground. Spectators of the battle become concerned for Luffy's well-being, as the attack proves brutal. In response, Luffy activates his Bounce Man technique to counter Kaido's assaults. Aware that his Gear 4th form's power is fleeting, Luffy understands that he must act swiftly to defeat Kaido before losing his advantage. Kaido continues his onslaught, attempting to bite Luffy, but Luffy evades his attack. Observing Luffy's struggle to maintain his current form, Kaido remarks on the difficulty Luffy faces. However, Luffy defiantly proclaims that he will rely on his spirit to overcome these challenges presented by Gear 4th. Luffy confronts Kaido about the suffering endured by the people of Wano, who struggle to secure basic necessities due to Kaido's oppressive rule. Kaido dismisses the people's weakness and claims victory in their war against him, asserting that he spares their lives as a favor. Enraged by Kaido's words, Luffy launches a powerful attack using his Overkong gun technique. Kaido plummets from the sky to the ground under the impact of Luffy's ferocious assault. Determined to swiftly end their battle, Luffy charges towards Kaido, hoping to strike a decisive blow. However, Kaido gains the upper hand, striking Luffy away with his formidable mace. Despite this setback, Luffy does his utmost to sustain his Gear 4th form by preventing the energy from dissipating. Kaido, not yet in his complete dragon form, prepares to counter Luffy's retaliation. At this crucial moment, CP0 intervenes, utilizing their Iron Body technique to freeze Luffy, preventing him from striking Kaido first. As Kaido wonders why CP0 has arrived, his mace lands a devastating blow on Luffy, causing him to plummet. In disbelief, Kaido watches as Luffy falls, and the episode concludes.